1,400 metres, it's a Class 3 contest, is race number 8, again on the turf here, headed by Apollo's Choice. Beaten favourite on his last start behind California Joy. God of Dragon also coming out of that, coming out of Califortune race. He was 10th on that occasion. Dynamic Eagle was just having his second start, as is Go Public. Mickey Rich will probably roll forward. He's got barrier 4, that'll help him. Royal Mojito gets the inside gate barrier 1. Energetic Class, runner-up on his last 2 starts. And down to Go Win from barrier 8 off a mark of 61.
Yep, speed map here. Well, all great friends. He went forward last time. He generally did at Happy Valley, and he ran at Sha Tin the other day, and he ran very well. Daring Fit likes to go forward as well. Interesting one for me is Energetic Class. He used to be a sort of get-back run-on type, but his 2 runs this season, he's been quite close to the pace. Interesting to see where he maps on Saturday afternoon.
God of Dragons had 3 starts here in Hong Kong to date by Red Dazzler. This will be his 4th, and he looks raring to go. He's you know, be at peak fitness now, this particular horse. Umberto Rispoli, barrier 6, David Ferraris, he's in great form at the moment. The horse works well. Go Public's only had the 1 start. Neil Callan will take them out. Tricky draw for him, but he's the one closest to us here, Go Public, and you can see he was pretty keen to go on with it. To be fair, Exponents is a lower rated horse, but he's doing everything he has to there, 70 rated. And I thought Royal Mojito, even though it's only an even time, you can see him just going on from Compassion Star. Now, Compassion Star's won his last 2. He's not really been let go, but I thought Royal Mojito came away from him nicely enough at the end there.
OK, Zach Purton riding work there, and Zach's horse is one we'll start with, Apollo's Choice. He's riding here for Frankie Law. Only beaten 3/4 of length here as favourite behind California Joy, but again, he's one of these ones that was just all dressed up with nowhere to go. He
certainly was, yeah. He never got any sort of run at all here. A slight problem with Apollo's Choice. It's not unheard of him to be in these sort of situations. He's not a regular winner. He's 2 from 34 and all. Plenty of placed efforts from Gate 2 with Zach Purton aboard for Frankie Law. You've got to include him. Whether he's a nailed-on winner, though, at $3 is, for me, a moot point.
Yeah, I'm going to take him on because I've got him in the numbers. I agree exactly what you say, John. He's only had those 2 wins, and he's been entitled to win a lot more than that.
All right, OK, so the favourite taken on at this stage. Energetic Class, second. Last 2, there's a couple others to take a note of here. Go Public. And Mickey Rich, who might get an easier thing of things with his lower draw this time.
Yeah, Energetic Class went quite nicely here, and he was kicked away here at the 200 or 300 metre mark. Was run down late, ended up running second. Mickey Rich has only had limited starts, and Go Public the same. We saw his track work. He's only had the 1 start. He was on debut here. Didn't think it was a bad run from him either.
I've seen Energetic Class absolutely charge home a couple of times last season over this course and distance, but ridden from the back, not ridden from the front. I'm going to give him a chance, hoping he's not going to be ridden quite as prominently this time, for him to stay on off what should be quite a strong pace, because I think he's in good form, and he was noticeably gambled on at Happy Valley a couple of starts ago as well, so I think he's interesting.
All right, OK. Interesting category for him. All great friends might fall into that bracket as well. You made the 7-year-old, Paul, a horse to follow. I
did. Now, I expect him to go back to Happy Valley after this. It's interesting that they've gone up in trip and stayed here at Sha Tin. Now, he's trying 1,400 for the first time, but he's bred for it by my boy Charlie. And I just wonder if he does get this sort of a cheap lead. The question mark's going to be whether Daring Fit takes him on or not. This was a very good form race, this one. And he stayed on, I thought, really nicely for 4th. Radiant Steed's a horse in great form. He's 50 to 1 at the moment, or just under. And with that sort of price, I'll take a chance with him.
Yeah, I've got him in as well on the 4th line. I think he'll go all right.
There you go. All right. So he sounds like a long shot sort of price, but who are the others?
Yeah, he's going to be my long shot for the meeting. Actually, the one I've got him for second, I'm seeing a bit of a blowout in this because the second one is Dynamic Eagle. He only had the 1 start. He ran 7th on that occasion, and that was behind Conti. He was right in the market. He was only $9 chance, and he didn't have the clearest of runs either. Now, Nasrallah will jump aboard, and from barrier number 5, I expect him to run pretty well. And what's he paying? He's paying 11. The one on top's paying 47, so happy days here if we get this quinoa up. Royal Mojito is one of the favourites, though. We've got him in there for 3rd. He's been running pretty well recently, and I think the 1,400 will suit him with the claim. And then Apollo's Choice, as John says, you've got to really put him in because he's really consistent. But with 133 pounds down on the inside there, like he could win by 3 or 4, but he's had 24 starts and he's only won 34 starts, I should say, and he's only won twice. He's been entitled to win more times than that. So in the end, I'll go for a blowout in race number 8. We do see it's occasionally on the C+3 course, 5-4-9-1.
I'm going to go with Energetic Class on top. Just as I say, I thought there were 1 or 2 pointers to this fella probably running well. Maybe it was last time out, maybe I've missed him, but I just think if they ride him slightly more conservatively as well, he could well be staying on while others have had enough here. So I think he's an interesting contender. Apollo's Choice in there for second. Royal Mojito was a little bit disappointing at Happy Valley last time when he was backed into favouritism on the back of some good runs, but I think you've got to give him a chance here at Sha Tin to show something. And All Great Friends in there for fourth. I don't see why he can't run well. He'll get a good position in the run, and he might be a tricky one to overhaul in the latter stages. So 10, 1, 9 and 5. 1 and 10, the QQP, quite like it.
Yeah, I thought it was a tough race. It wouldn't be chips in, but Apollo's Choice I thought was probably the most likely winner there.